Okay, so everybody's on a comfortable chair, right? We know the shtick here. We're just gonna bring ourselves into our body. So I urge you to like come onto your sitting bones. Find the middle of your body. And spend like our first minute or so kind of just like, you know, welcoming yourself into your body, coming into, we call it like landing, right? You're gonna land inside of yourself. So give yourself a little while. Bring yourself into stillness when you feel ready. And if you're comfortable, close your eyes. We're going to do our little chant. So we're going to go through each syllable again, a little more quickly now that we kind of know where we're going with it. But just generally allowing the body to be really relaxed right now, sitting as tall as you can through your spine without creating tension or tightness. And your arms can be wherever they want to be. They want to fall on your lap, on your belly, at your side. So the first one is just going to be that really deep, open mouth, ah. Ah, the A sound for the first letter, right? So you'll make yourself comfortable. Find a few breaths. On your next exhale, begin. Let it go till it literally runs out. You feel like it's like that tire that's running out of gas or something, right? And then just allow your body to sit and absorb all of that like vibrational, I would call it like vibrational healing, right? Like quantum physics. I don't know. Okay. Next syllable is O. This is our cheerio. O face. So we'll just breathe normally. Clear everything out. Take your time here. So there's no rush getting into it, right? It's not like we're like, oh, we want to do it right away. Let your body really land. Exhale, sit for a moment. On your next out breath, begin the O. Cheerio face, O sound, chant. Oh. Again, we're going to the end of that breath, right? As long as you've held the breath, as long as you can go. Some people go very, very long. Some people go a little short. It's either one is fine, right? We're just practicing. Okay, so then we move on to the M syllable. This is M, vibrating M, right? Give yourself a second, sit, clear your channels. Remember, there's no rush getting into this, and you're only going as long as your exhale. You're not taking a second breath. It's just on one breath. Getting on your next out breath, just take it however you want. Go ahead with it. Just let yourself sit. Notice that little, like, I always call it like a little quiet place there. That'd be fine. Start to move your head in some kind of way that feels comfortable. Maybe it's a shake, maybe it's up, down. Let it be really natural here and just slowly start to turn the head left to right. Come back to center and slowly move the head down to up. Okay, so we'll start a little bit of cat-cow movement here, bringing the head down, chin to chest, shoulders start to round in. Let your body go for it here. Like a rounded flexion of the spine. Into the upper back, just let yourself round forward. Round forward. Then you're gonna take it up. Lift the head, lift the chest, bring it up and come on back. So remember, it's this really kind of like fluid opening and closing of the spine, flexion, extension. You're rounding, you're opening, you're getting all the vertebrae moving, loosening. You can do it as like little as you want. Billy wants to do it big, big, big. You can do it as big as you want to reach. We're really just getting things going, moving the spine, right? Now, child's pose. So we're gonna let the forehead come towards the thighs, let the chin come towards the chest, but bring our arms crossed over at our chest. From there, and I'm just gonna turn to the side, you guys don't have to. I'm just gonna show at this particular angle because remember, child's pose is more about lifting up to come forward than it is perhaps about just like slouching down and then coming here. Think of the upward action forward and down, resting the belly along the thighs. The head is just at neutral here. And we're gonna be here for like maybe a minute or so. So make sure you're comfortable. Breathe. And just rest, right? It's a really nice, I'm gonna take myself back to center just so I'm at the position that you guys are at. Now here's where we start to get interesting with the arms, if we so choose, right? You're gonna send the head forward here, extend through the spine, and bring your back up. Arms are gonna come with you. We're gonna play with what we're gonna do with the arms for our first chair pose. Remember that chair pose is that slightly angled forward posture here. Arms can be here, arms can be here, arms can be perhaps here, reaching forward, but we're getting the angle of our body here. Right, so it's really good preparation for like coming to standing, and if we're like struggling like just with energy and getting up and down, to practice a little bit of this motion. It's coming forward and back, and then coming forward and holding your choice of arm positioning. Hands at heart, hands at the sides, arms crossed, arms extended. Do whatever you want, but breathe here. And then slowly begin a deeper exhalation as you release down and start to round forward of the thighs to come down. Really no concept of reaching the floor or getting yourself to the feet. You're just releasing the lower back. Breathing. Relaxing the head. Now again, I'm just going to turn back around to where you guys are. So then you're going to start to come up, and you're going to do that in a way that feels natural or comfortable to you. Sending the head forward, expanding from the collarbone, letting the arms circle out, and then coming up potentially with the arms, raising one or both, lifting up, looking up, really making the back strong and long. Now exhale and release, coming forward and down, chest forward, head up, down, release, round the shoulders, release the head, exhale the breath fully and completely. Now we'll do maybe one or two more of those. So slowly start to come up, but straighten through the back. Bring the arms up or the collarbones out. Reach up if you want to. Look up. This is your yoga, so you can do as much as you want here. You can really reach up, arch back, smile. Find that deeper exhalation as you begin to come forward. Send the chest forward, heart forward, head up, and come on down to the feet, to the legs, maybe behind the calves, maybe behind the knees here. Like wherever you land, right? So when you come down and you land somewhere, land and just be there fully exhaling. This is going to be our last one here. Send the head forward, collarbone wide, arms out and up, reaching up, looking up. You can feel the energy coming down into the feet. Begin your descent down, chest forward, head up, down, rounded spine, rounded back, head down. Wherever you land. Now, all we're going to do here is really slowly come up. So really take your time here, rounding or rolling each vertebrae up and back. Coming up onto the spine. Sitting tall. If you kind of feel a little bit dizzy there, good. We want to like get things a little bit shaken. Get ourselves moving a little bit without, of course, hurting ourselves or falling or doing anything that could be dangerous. So we're going to do warrior one again today in the chair. Just stepping out one foot and drawing one foot back. So you have one foot back and one foot. I'm going to actually change this down a tad. Like this, right? One is back, and you're on that heel as much as you can. This back leg is getting a really good stretch in that Achilles. But this front leg is just extended out forward. So you're feeling a little bit of stretch through the hamstring. Just a little. We're not like super reached or doing anything crazy. It could actually be even closer than this, than that. Somewhere here, right? But basically what we're doing is we're leveling the pelvis. So feel the pelvis here sit Extend that, like the right leg is forward, left leg is back here. Take your hands onto your hips, sit up nice and tall and expand through the chest. Basically just drawing the elbows out wide and then letting the chest come through the window of the arms. Kind of, right? Now hands are gonna come in slightly here, and you can use one hand to guide the other and just extend forward. Draw down onto the extended leg knee, and we'll drop into what's kind of like a humble warrior position, coming over that front thigh, drawing the nose towards the knee of that right front leg, and stretching through the back hamstring. All the while, the opposite leg is connected at the heel. Now start here to reach forward, and we're gonna come on up, up, and arc back. Look up. And exhale, release your arms down to your side body. Let your breath come back fully into your body. Slide your right foot forward and step your left foot out. Opposite side here. Get yourself situated, same thing. Little stretch for this hamstring. Little grounding into this Achilles. So first thing first, draw your elbows wide. Wide from the elbow crease here, like chicken wing arms. Nice work. Nice job, guys. Let the head look up. And really just kind of notice that even without moving the arms, when you do this motion, which now you can't even see me because hold on. You don't have to move the arms necessarily to move the arms, right? Like we want to think about our arm movement coming more from the shoulder socket and not so much from the hand. So if you consider coming here and just lifting through the chest, your elbows are going to kind of move out without even you doing anything. It's just going to move out. And then your job is to just draw the chest in and up, arc back and look up. Draw your shoulder blades together behind you. And then bring your hands in between the legs and come forward of that front leg. You're coming down into humble warrior again, down that front leg, down. Release. Now start to reach forward with the arms. Reach forward with the arms. Press down into both feet. Come on up and arc back. Wherever you are, again, you're thinking of this motion. It doesn't matter if the arms straighten out completely or if they're here opening, you're opening through the chest, opening through the collarbone, looking up and then releasing the arms down to your side body. Slide that left leg in. We're just going to move right into warrior two kind of quickly here. One leg out to the side. Come to the side of your chair. Like come to the side so much that this leg points to the side, right? Like, so wherever you have to move your body to, get this leg planted facing the side. Okay, now once you're here, you get to kind of explore a little bit with where you go. This leg is going to start to walk. Okay, so it might walk to say here. This is a warrior two positioning. One leg is forward, one leg is out. You can go as so far as to go here. Now I'm kind of straddling the chair, like my thigh is on the chair seat, really far here. And then wherever you are, you start to open through the chest and you're rotating so that your shoulders stack over your hips, right? So you're here, as opposed to being like here. It's not like a low lunge where you're like here. you're opening to the side body here. So even if you were say, let me show you guys, if you were say here, you see how my body is going this way? Like the body wants to go here because the leg went here, right? The leg went here, so the body goes here. But you're retraining the body to now open this way. So you rotate this way and then just like stay here. Warrior two begins here. You could raise one arm, send the gaze over this leg that's forward. That's where you look. And then just stay there. I just see that there's a message. Hold on. So sit, and I want to take a peek at all y'all. So y'all are in warrior two, one leg forward, one leg out. Here, extending through the arms, reaching out to either side. Breathing. And then walk it back to center. So you're here. Walk yourself back to center here. Find a little resting position, like wherever you feel like, ooh, that was like a lot of work. Ooh, that was like a lot. Send some like a little wiggle there, right? Just breathe into the body. Breathe. Okay, so then we'll do the other side. So same thing here. You're gonna take this leg out all the way to the side. This leg is gonna come in as much as it has to come in order to do that. And it might be that you're sitting all the way here, right? And then this leg starts to walk around. Might be here. Might be here. Play with that, right? Now again, remember, the body has an inclination to be somewhat with this leg. So we want to rotate this way. Your navel is going to face me. And you can get as far into that positioning as you want. I like what I see going on there. Good job, guys. And then up with the arms, gazes the opposite way over this hand, and you're just resting, looking. Let the arms come down and let your legs walk in. Come to center. Again, give your body a little rest. Something, whatever. And then we'll set up in goddess pose. Let's see. We are doing good on our time. Yes. Okay, so goddess pose, remember, is wide, wide, wide. And this pose can be so important for stroke survivors because we tend to get so like narrowed into the hips and just sitting very narrow, right? So walk your feet as wide as they can comfortably come. Then make sure that you're actually up on those sitting bones and you're not like rounded back or doing anything funky through your pelvis, but get really lifted, right? Find those sitting bones and sit. Draw the breath down into your belly and just breathe here. Now start to come forward with the chest in between the legs, in between, right? Just start to reach, okay? And then come on back up and then start to reach. Again. Come back up. We'll do a third one here, reaching forward. Spine is getting really long. Relief in the lower back, maybe even the butt. Come back up to center here. And now, again, positioning with the arms is going to be this. Wide elbows or this. W elbows. Right? So your decision of what you're doing here, either you're here, but you're finding a place to be and holding, closing the eyes and just breathing a few belly breaths. So we're talking maybe like 2 belly, good, solid, deep belly breaths. Okay, so wherever your hands are, you're gonna rotate to one side or the other. So just do this. Just do this movement. Okay, so then we're gonna come over this thigh, this forearm is gonna come down to rest. Actually, let's do the other side first so I can show you guys the different positionings. You're gonna come on to rest on, we're gonna do both sides, right? But so you'll be here leaning onto this arm. This opposite arm can come onto the hip. For me, I usually put it behind my back, or the arm can be fully extended and then start to come up and reach up and over. But think really keeping everything super wide from the knees and using this elbow actually to support a little tiny bit of weight, not dropping all of it and not using it at all, but there's a little bit of weight that we're dropping onto there as we're coming up and over. Then go ahead and rotate out the other way. Now I'm going to put this arm behind my back, come on up, or come on down rather, onto the opposite arm and then up. Here, really rotating that shoulder back, look up to the ceiling. So the other way, look, turn the head towards the arm that's behind your back, or the arm that's at your side, looking up and rotating. So you're really pressing through this hand to rotate up and open. Then go ahead and come completely out of it. Come back to center here. We're going to take one final hinge, forward, 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 and release down. You can go down to the floor. You can rest on the knees, but this is our last posture, pose. So rest for a short little moment before Shavasana. And grab at the ankles or the feet if you have access to that, or grab behind the shins, at the calves, the knees. And then let's start to walk ourselves up and use the support that we have within our core to come on up, back onto the elbows. Kind of like we're just drawing everything in, and then slowly rounding back up here. We'll take the legs in and come all the way back. Stretch your legs out, find the back of your chair, and let yourself really relax here. Hands on the belly, the pelvis. If you're at like the wall, sometimes it's nice to drop the head back behind you and rest at the wall. Billy, you're pretty close there. If not, you're just resting here, eyes closed. very slowly, just gently moving yourself out of that positioning, coming up into the chair, onto the sitting bones. We're gonna draw our hands together at our heart, and we're gonna chant 3 rounds of Om together in like a regular Om, not isolating the syllables, but just Om. So you are actually putting together the A, the U, and the M if you think about that, those shapes with your mouth. Oh, right. Okay, so we'll do that 3 times in like sync. You'll see. It'll be easy, right? But just to start with here, just let your body sit. Find the breath as you would normally breathe. And on your next exhale, we'll begin. And we'll exhale and then chant again. So it'll be a total of 3. Namaste. Namaste, guys. That was really awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome job.
Do all you can with what you have, in the time you have, in the place you are. Do all you can. Do all you can.